Medyo busy ka until you leave on September. Kailan ka ba alis? 15? 17? 22. Oh, what's on top since before the September 22? Marami kang...
Marami, pero hindi ko pwede sabihin yung iba.
Yun lang, yung ano lang, yung...
I have a meet and greet on the 15th in Ayala Malls, Manila Bay po.
Yes.
There's gonna be a few more paddle. There's a few more athletes there discussing about certain things. So I think you guys would want to hear that, and I'm pretty sure everyone has something to say.
Yeah.
We're of course it's an expo for pole vault, so we're gonna explain the rules. Because I think a lot of Filipinos were confused why I got fourth and not third. So I want to explain a little bit the rules and what pole vaulting is, how high it is, give an idea what the sport actually is in person. Unfortunately, I can't jump. That's why I wanted to do the pole vault here. But
Yes.
I'll do my best to share that to everyone.
How's your rehab doing?
It's okay. I can't do any. I'm basically disabled for this. Like I'm basically walking. I shouldn't run. It's not that I can't. I shouldn't. I need to let that vertebrae heal.
That's until January?
No. I just need 3 weeks.
Huh?
Kaya nga sabi ko sa'yo,
3 weeks, 3 weeks.
3 weeks lang.
Okay.
I need to let that vertebrae heal. That's it. That pretty much it. So
Okay.
the thing is, needs time. Ito yan eh. Hindi naman, it's not something I can inject with rehab. It doesn't work like that.
Okay.
So after 3 weeks, balik ka na sa training.
We'll see. If my MRI scan is good, yeah. Because I need to prepare. I don't want to lose a lot of time. I cut my season early. I can come back early and prepare and catch those points that I lost. So, yeah.
I heard when you leave, you go to Paris first, and then there's Fashion Week there. Are you
How
going?
did you know that?
I heard lang.
How did you know that?
I just heard lang.
I'm going there. Yeah, there's
Are you gonna-
a few fun stuff in Paris before I head back to Europe. Yeah, that's all I can share.
Are you going to go on the runways and?
That's all I can share.
Okay.
Modeling sideline, something like that.
Hindi naman. Atleta pa rin tayo, but it's fun. I'll meet a couple of my fellow athletes there. So it's gonna be a cool interaction. I think it's a new field for me. I would say I do enjoy it. It's a fun thing. It's not every day you feel like you feel dressed up. So we'll see. Looking forward to it too. I'm excited.
Once you go back in the 22nd, what's the first marching order in Italy so far?
So far, the first thing is get an MRI scan, talk to my doctor, see what's the game plan. So from there, we can plan. That's why I don't know what the rest of the year looks for me. But as soon as we get that, then I can work on something. I mean, even you guys, kung may sakit kayo, you can do your work. My work is to train.
Yeah.
I can't train if I can't, physically, or shouldn't at least.
What's the positive outlook for it so far?
Wala, naman ang positive na makukuha natin. But, I mean, in all honesty, it's been a frustrating year for me. It's not been good. I'm kidding about it, of course, joking aside, but in all honesty, it's not the way I wanted it to go. What positive is there to take? I guess, that pole vaulting's been promoted in Philippines. A lot of people took notice of it. But yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's not that it's hard. It's quite a few things that I would say positive came out of it, at least from my point of view.
You said it's 3 weeks. Kailan nagsimula yung healing?
So the doctor looked at the MRI scan. It's a very specific MRI scan. You
Yes.
need to do an MRI scan, then a CT scan to confirm that finding. Because it shows first a signal, then you need to do a specific CT scan to identify if it's actually there. So at that point, the doctor said, okay, with this kind of signals and that stress fracture, typically you should get 3 weeks of recovery, then it should be healed. So with that, he said he wants to see me 3 weeks after. So we planned the calendar when I'm coming back and get the scan. And he said, okay, it's fine if you do like 4 weeks, as long as we need to do the scan before you do anything else, because we don't want to make it worse. We want to make sure that you're fine before you push yourself to limit again. So
Last two questions na po. EJ, can you expound lang dun sa sa plan mo na to hold clinics? Do you see that as a regular thing or ano yung parang plans mo for that?
You know, we did some initiatives way back last year. These initiatives are now coming to fruition because of Milo, because of a lot of different brands. I'm gonna announce it on the 15th. Pretty much what's the ideal plan for me. The limiting factor has not been eliminated, which is facilities, but we're doing something about it. At least nag-isa ako, I can't do this for everyone and everyone, but what I can do with my platform, with my reach, we're gonna announce it on the 15th, so you guys should be there. I think it's gonna be it's gonna be a quite a good program, and I'm very proud of it. I call it the 6-meter initiative.
Last
Okay.
question and we're ending the interview po.
Sorry guys.
EJ, yung siguro 2 questions na lang din. SEA Games ba is in your part of your plans? And siguro second, how does it feel na yung pag-uwi mo dito, mayroon ka bang mga realizations na siguro hindi mo na-realize when you were training? Like being interviewed by Boy Abunda ba? May mga realizations ka kung na nalaman?
Realizations, I don't think there's a lot. I give myself time to really reflect and absorb what happened in Europe and what happened in Paris. So I don't think necessarily that there's like a huge realization. What's the other question?
SEA Games.
SEA Games, yeah. If the country needs me, of course I'll try my best to suit up for it. But I need to prioritize. This is a global scale. I need to think about the Worlds, the Olympics, Asian Games, Asian Championship, then SEA Games. I can't think SEA Games over Olympics. Of course. But if the country needs me and calendar allows it, why not?
Alright. Thank you,
Okay.
EJ. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, EJ.
so much. Thank you po.